So after selling everything that we were getting rid of, having a good old tidy out, and getting everything in the van up to scratch, it was time to say goodbye to the unit. So I think that's like almost like 9, 10 months we've been here. 2 vans, lots of memories, lots of stuff happened. But yeah, time to move on, quite literally. Radio check.
Radio check.
Cool, should we get going in them? Bye bye. Been a few days now since we left the workshop, parked up by water, because you know, water on mountains really, isn't it? But yeah, getting some systems tests done with all the changes we've made, etc, etc. And it's just been really interesting to you know, having spent 3 months in France and Spain and getting everything battened down, if you like, to then make so many changes that you go out there and, you know, retest everything. But that's what we've been doing anyway, running things through their paces, and yeah, find ourselves on Tumba. Obviously that is the Humber, the river. Well, actually this is an estuary, but yeah, that's where we are right now anyway. So yeah, testing everything out. Last night's park up, we went, found somewhere that was lovely and remote with no signal. So we'll get the old dishy out and do some proper testing. We're both working, and obviously both had things to do, both had phone calls to make as well, which we couldn't have done at that location without the new you know, internet hardware. So that was quite cool as well, to get that properly tested, both of us connected, laptops, phones, everything else, get it all connected on there. Yeah, all the little changes, like all the storage I've put in there, the fact that it's finished now, you know, finished surfaces and vinyl wrapped everything. It's really cool because it properly feels like a home now, whereas before it was, well, it wasn't finished, was it? Just walked through loads of those flying spidery things. Ugh. I don't know. Look at the skies though. Dear me. It's supposed to be good weather, and well, yeah, I'm getting about 22 amps of solar, so I can't complain about that. But yeah, would be nice if it was like, you know, summer, still August. I know we're in the UK, so you know, I am aware of all that. One thing I have realised though is there are a few items I've been carrying around that I actually no longer need. Yeah, minimalising and then minimalising again, it seems. One of them is a camera, so I'll show on screen now. It's my Sony ZV-1. It's got the Ulanzi additional wide angle / macro lens on it, and it's also got the new Sony shotgun mic as well. It's in a small rig cage. It's in good nick. It's got the flip around screen, so it's good if you're into vlogging, if you want to upgrade your vlogging gear. It's good for photos and all that kind of stuff as well. But I went through all my camera gear and found out I had 9 cameras, including my drone. Definitely don't need 9 cameras. So yeah, that one is going to be cut from my collection. So if you are interested, I've seen them go online on eBay and stuff like that for like $350 just the camera. So I figured it's got to be worth a little bit more than that. So I'm thinking like 400, something like that. But if you are interested, yeah, there's a link in the video description to my Instagram, which is Gadget John Adventures, obviously. And yeah, just drop me a message on Instagram if you're interested, and we'll sort something out. Yeah, basically it's just not needed, so that's the only reason I'm getting rid of it. It's a good camera, but it's just not needed, and I don't need to be carrying around all this extra gear all the time. So speaking of carrying around extra gear as well, I have to say this one's going to be quite a shock to some of you. Oh, I've got more of those things flying around. Where's it coming from? They're everywhere. I thought it wasn't the season for them. Well, apparently it is. So something else I've carried around for thousands of miles, and I've probably used it about 5 times, and that is the Solo Stove. So it's a Solo Stove Ranger. It comes in a carry bag. It's got the stand that takes it up off the floor as well, so you don't burn the grass. It also comes with the heat deflector and the cast iron grill top as well. Now altogether, if you were to buy them new now, that'd set you back about 500 quid. But obviously these are well used, albeit in the last year or so I've only used it 5 times. Previous to that, when we used to go to campsites a lot more, I did use it more then. But yeah, I'm just finding that it's just sat in the back, it's not being used. So again, get in touch via Instagram, Gadget John Adventures, the link's down below. If you are at all interested in my Solo Stove Ranger and all the bits all together, I'm selling it as one package, not separating it or anything like that. Get in touch. I'm thinking about 150 quid, something like that. So let me know if you're interested in that. Something else that I bought about a week before setting off for France, and again not used it, and my realization now is I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I really like either just going out for a walk or getting on my bike, going for a ride. And yeah, that is a 2-person inflatable kayak, which is brand new in the bag, with life jacket, 2 oars, comes with the pump. Like I say, everything's in there. I think it's the Challenger. I'll put a picture on screen now of what it is, so you can see yourselves if you're interested in it. I can't remember what I paid for it. I think it was about 250 quid, something like that. So I was thinking, as it's still brand new and everything, maybe about 150, something like that. Again, if you are interested, make me a serious offer on Instagram, and we'll sort something out. But yeah, it's just about time to realise that that I am going down a bit of a minimalising kind of way. I'm realising that the setup of the van works flawlessly with, one battery. I'm realising that, my sink and my kitchen and all that kind of stuff works flawlessly. And I don't have hot water. I've just got a single tap on there and a 25 litre can of water that I put underneath it. So yeah, as I spend more time in the van, feeling more at home, realising I don't need all these extra things that I thought I would need, this is it, just to get out there and you know, see places, experience them properly, not just kind of plonk myself there. And I suppose that brings me on to another little thing as well, apart from this minimalist sort of thing and settling in and all that, and that is to take it slow, not too slow. I think the first kind of month in France we took it too slow. I think after 3 weeks we were still only 45 minutes from Calais. It was the intention to explore more of France, of an area where you'd normally just bomb it through on your way to, you know, Italy or Spain or whatever, or even the south of France. It wasn't the intention, though, to be bored, and I was a little bit bored. Ooh, sea's picking up now. There's a boat. It's quite a small boat that went past. And it's created a bit of a wave as well, a bit of a wake. Oh, it's like being at right proper seaside now, isn't it? So yeah, the intention is to take it slow. Travel smaller distances in the van anyway, and maybe greater distances on my bike. Big news on the bike as well. I'll explain that in probably a couple of videos time. I've also decided I'm bringing back Van Chat Tuesdays, or Van Tech Tuesdays, for as long as it'll run for, and I'm going to basically make it into, rather than a little 5-minute video, I might make it into a 20-minute video, but it will be ultimately what I've been doing for the last few weeks, but it'll be Tuesday content, and I'll pick a subject and we'll go more in depth into that subject. So it could well be, you know, like the new Renogy One remote panel or something like that, and how that works. And it could be a video dedicated to that. It could be a video dedicated to, you know, the safety gear that I carry around, or, you know, the GPS communicator that I carry around, where I can get help if I need to. Essentially, you know, a far more in-depth kind of content-based video about a specific subject or topic to talk about, rather than putting it in a vlog or something like that, to do it that way. Thanks for watching and listening to my waffle today, and yeah, I shall see you next week, folks, when we probably won't be by the Humber. See you later, folks. Bye.